For nations emerging from conflict or grappling with sanctions, the yearning for economic stability becomes paramount. It's a yearning for a currency that holds its value, a currency that can buy essential goods, a currency that shields its people from the volatility of global markets. Countries like Libya and Iraq, rich in resources but scarred by turmoil, have looked for answers in the tangible, the concrete. They've turned to gold, oil, and other hard assets, hoping to build a bulwark against uncertainty. This pursuit of stability through hard assets is not just an economic strategy. It's a statement of sovereignty. It's a way of saying, we will not be pawns in a global financial system that often feels rigged against us. It's a declaration of independence from the fluctuations of the dollar. It's about asserting control, seeking a path to self-determination in a world of relentless economic pressure. Gold, with its enduring value, has long been a safe haven in times of economic turbulence. It's a tangible asset, a store of value that transcends the whims of fluctuating currencies. For countries like Libya, which under Muammar Gaddafi accumulated substantial gold reserves, it was a way to hedge against inflation and protect national wealth. The idea was simple: back the currency with something real, something that holds intrinsic value, and shield the economy from external shocks. Oil, too, plays a pivotal role in this pursuit of stability. For Iraq, with its vast oil reserves, the black gold represents not just a source of revenue, but a potential anchor for its currency. By linking the dinar to oil, the idea was to create a currency that reflects the nation's real wealth, its tangible assets. This strategy aimed to insulate the economy from the volatility of the global financial system, to ground it in something solid and enduring. But the allure of hard assets is not without its complexities. While they can offer a degree of stability, their value can also fluctuate. Global commodity prices are subject to supply and demand dynamics, geopolitical events, and speculative trading. Relying solely on hard assets can expose an economy to new vulnerabilities, new forms of uncertainty. The United States, with the dollar as the world's reserve currency, has a vested interest in maintaining its financial dominance. Challenges to the dollar's supremacy, especially from oil-rich nations, are often met with resistance. Accusations of manipulation, sanctions, and even military intervention have been deployed to protect the dollar's preeminence. The 2003 invasion of Iraq, while complex in its motivations, can be viewed through this lens. Saddam Hussein's attempt to switch oil trading from the dollar to the euro posed a direct threat to the American financial system. Libya under Gaddafi faced similar pressure. His plans to establish a gold-backed dinar for Africa, a pan-African currency that could rival the dollar and the euro, were met with hostility. The 2011 intervention, while ostensibly about human rights, coincided with Gaddafi's push for a gold-backed dinar, raising questions about the true motives behind the intervention. The toppling of these regimes and the subsequent reinstatement of dollar-denominated oil trading underscored the lengths to which the U.S. is willing to go to maintain its financial hegemony. These interventions serve as stark reminders of the power dynamics at play in the global financial system. They highlight the challenges faced by nations seeking to break free from the dollar's dominance, to assert their economic sovereignty, and to chart their own course. Section 4. Iraq's Gamble, the dinar revaluation. Iraq, under Prime Minister al-Sudani, is embarking on a bold gamble. The plan is to revalue the dinar, to increase its value relative to the dollar. This move, aimed at boosting the purchasing power of Iraqi citizens and stabilizing the economy, is fraught with risks and uncertainties. It's a delicate balancing act, a move that could bring prosperity or plunge the nation into deeper economic turmoil. The success of this revaluation hinges on a multitude of factors. Controlling inflation, attracting foreign investment, and diversifying the economy away from oil dependence are crucial. The government's ability to manage public finances, to curb corruption, and to implement sound economic policies will determine the outcome of this gamble. The revaluation of the dinar is not just an economic policy, it's a symbol of hope, a sign that Iraq is striving to reclaim its economic sovereignty. It's a bold statement of intent, a declaration that Iraq is determined to shape its own destiny. But the path ahead is uncertain, the stakes are high, and the eyes of the world are watching. Section 5. A New World Order? The battles over currency stability are not isolated incidents. They are symptoms of a larger struggle, a contest over the very nature of the global financial system. The dominance of the dollar, while providing a degree of stability, also creates vulnerabilities. It concentrates power in the hands of a single nation, leaving other countries at the mercy of its economic policies. The rise of alternative currencies, the exploration of hard asset backing, and the push for regional financial blocs represent a yearning for a more equitable system. A system where economic power is more evenly distributed, where nations have greater control over their financial destinies. The future of global economic policy hangs in the balance. Will the dollar maintain its grip on the world's financial system? Or will a new order emerge, one where multiple currencies compete, where hard assets play a greater role, and where economic power is more diffused? The answers to these questions will shape the 21st century, determining the prosperity of nations and the well-being of billions.